Recording? Are we recording? There we go. Hey, team, welcome to our Thursday night call. It is Thursday. Clearly, I have to look at my calendar, the 10th. I posted the calendar and the team page. Make sure to take a look. The calls are going to move around a little bit this month due to all of the holidays that we have this month. So next Thursday, we have our call. And then we have a call again on the 22nd. So it's going to be a Tuesday instead of a Thursday. And then the following week, our call's on the 30th, which is a Wednesday because Thursday's a holiday. And then we have a special team call on the 4th. If you're planning on sticking around Team Fire Day Get Fit in the year of 2016, I need you on the call. We will have our normal call on Thursday, but we are going to have a call on the 4th that is kicking off 2016 because the page is a little too quiet. The volume's a little too low. Success Club points aren't very high. So we are going to have a very kickoff. Let's make this happen 2016 because this time next year, I don't want us to have the same lull that we're having this year. So make sure you check out the calendar. We are having a huge sneak peek. I know I said I wasn't going to do any until after the new year. So consider this, we're going to do it after the new year. That's going to start the 11th. So we are going to start promoting the heck out of that probably the week after Christmas because let's face it, it's going to be the new year. That's when everybody makes their resolutions because goodness forbid they start working on it now. They got to wait their 3 weeks. They got to get that last 3 weeks in. So we're going to have a huge call and a huge sneak peek, and we're going to kick it off, and it's going to be our biggest sneak peek ever because July is always a record-breaking month for the team. It has been for the last 2 years, so I know it's going to be again that way next year. Trying to think what else. New training starts on Monday. The Coach Basics Phase 1 training. Usually the way we've been doing is we do Phase 1, goes into 1, then they go into Phase 2, and then we do Emerald. I'm going to do it all in one. So it's going to do Phase 1, and then I'll do a call for those that need to join Phase 2, and we'll start at Phase 2 in the same group, and then I'll do a call for those that need to do Emerald. It's way too much for me to do 3 groups at once. It's my busy time with Etsy, and it's just too much. I can't handle 3 groups at the same time. So this is how we're going to do it. We're going to see how it works. So we've got that going on. I feel like I had another notification. I don't know if you guys saw, Hammer and Chisel apparel is up in the Coach online office. I snagged a shirt. Some of it's sold out, some of it's not. It is free shipping and all Team Beachbody apparel. So if you were wanting some apparel, go check it out. It's free shipping on there. Autumn's new clothing line is up there as well. Hammer and Chisel, their apparel is up, and then all the other ones. So go check that out. Free shipping and handling. Make sure you're talking about Hammer and Chisel. So I didn't put up the top coaches because the person is now taking over it for me. We'll be doing that from now on. And she's taking care of it. But when I took a peek, only one person has hit Success Club 5, and that's myself. Only 3 other people are on the board for Success Club points. And that's not really very good because it's the 10th. We're almost to the halfway point of this month. I need more than 3 people on the board. And I know it's such a busy month, but this is the month that you tell yourself, no excuses, I'm going to make it happen. This is the month, the cat is going insane behind you, Ashley. It's adorable. This is the month that you put your foot in the ground and you're going to find those 3 people to help no matter what. This is the month that you show people that you are serious about this. 3, 4 people on the board with Success Club is not good. I'm not going to lie. It's not good at all. So we need to work on that. So you need to make sure you're talking about Hammer and Chisel. You need to make sure you are posting your workouts. Jessica, you did it again. You're on my screen twice. It blows my mind every single time. This is the month that you're posting about your Shakeology, that you're inviting to the business, that you're in your challenge groups, that you're adding people to your network. Because I'm telling you guys, you're going to come to me in January and say, damn it, Ashley, I should have listened to you. I took off the entire month of December, and now I have no leads. I have nobody interested. I have no one coming to me. And you know what I'm going to say? I'm going to say, I told you so. I know, tough love. Like, you think I'm not going to coddle you. I'm not going to tell you, like, it's okay. No, I'm going to say, I told you so. You guys have got to be posting. You guys have got to be talking. I promise you, you are going to thank me later on. Come January 1st, and be like, man, Ashley was right. She actually knew what she was talking about. Trust me on this, guys. Trust me. All right. So that is that. So I have slides for this evening. So let's do a screen share. Let's go to Keynote. And you guys know when I have slides, it means it's going to be a good team call. At least that's what I would like to think. We're going to go to slides. This computer runs a little slow, so forgive myself. And then I need one person to take themselves off mute so they can tell me if my slideshow is working. Just one person. Or you can text me. I don't care. But can you guys see that? Anybody?
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you. All right, guys. So tonight we are going to be talking about how to respond to excuses. I got some really good info from a fellow friend of mine. Sorry, seeing if anybody had posted why they weren't on the team call. Okay, so I got the info from another coach call that I listened to, and I had some really good points. So we're going to talk over about different types of excuses that we hear and how we can respond to those excuses. And then I am going to upload a file into the team page that has word for word how to respond to excuses, like messages I have sent to people that have given me an excuse. So I'm hoping that it really helps you guys, because let's face it, we all hear excuses. And if you're not hearing excuses, I want to chat with you because you must be doing something right if you've never heard an excuse. All right, so the first thing is first, it gets better with practice. It's true. You get better at replying with excuses the more you do it. So if you're not hearing a lot of excuses, that makes me think that you're not inviting a lot of people. That makes me think you're not inviting to the business, you're not inviting to your challenge group, you're not sharing about the program, because if you were doing all that, you're going to be hearing excuses left and right. So you get better with them as it goes on. Just like I say, you get better as you present the business more. You get better as you present like challenge groups and these programs. It gets better with practice. And trust me, we all get excuses. You cannot let them defeat you. If you let every time someone doesn't reply to a message, every time they tell you no, every time they tell you not right now, every time they tell you they're going to sign up and then they don't sign up, if you let that get you down every single time, you're going to be burnt out and you're going to be coming to me and be like, Ashley, I got to quit coaching. This isn't for me. I always say, no's don't mean no. They just mean non right now. And you could ask Lisa, my upline coach. I told her no 5 separate times. And here I am. I've been in my yoga pants all day. I haven't taken a shower today. I left the house to go get Starbucks at 2:00 in the afternoon because I finally said yes after saying no 5 times. I want you to keep a notepad either in your phone or if you are like a person that keeps notes in your purse on how to respond to these. So if you have an iPhone, you can make all sorts of different notes. I want you to keep these around so you know how exactly to respond to an excuse, because I get often from you guys, you'll come to me like, Ashley, what should I say to this person? This is what they told me. So I'm going to teach you and I'm going to let you guys know these are like different areas on how to respond. So the first excuse that we hear a lot is money. We all hear the excuse, if you're not hearing money, then I'm not sure what's going to happen. And I'm not going to lie, this is probably the excuse I hear the least of, but I think it's because of the way that I describe the program. So the first things first. So if somebody says like, I'm sorry, I don't know if I can afford it, you have to break down the cost. First things first, I never present the program by itself. Never, ever, 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 ever. The only time I ever present the program by themselves is if they tell me they're allergic to something in Shakeology, they can't have it for either X, Y, or Z reason, but I never ever tell them about the program by itself. So I break down the cost. So for example, I'm going to use the 21-day fix the entire time we talk about this call. And I'm going to pretend it's on the $140 special because let's face it, there's always a program that's for $140. So I'm going to say to somebody, you know what? You get 7 workout DVDs. Actually, you get 8 because you're going to get a bonus one because you're ordering it through me, a coach. You're going to get 7 containers, portion size, color-coded containers. You're going to get a Shakeology plastic like cup to shake it in. You're going to get 30 days worth of meals. You get one-on-one support with me. You get a free 30-day trial to stream your workouts, and you get accountability. You get all of that for $140. I mean, 30 meals alone for $140, that is amazing. I couldn't even buy that many meals at a grocery store for $140. That is what I would say to somebody. You have to break it down for them. If you shoot someone a message, you're like, yeah, it's $140 plus shipping and tax. I'm sorry. Be like, yeah, no, I'm good. You got to tell them what they get. If you're not explaining what they get with the cost of their program, no wonder they're like, no, I'm good. You got to break it down for them. Even if it's $160, it's still one heck of a deal. And I always say when there's a $140 contract, I'm like, I'm like, that is amazing because Shakeology alone is $130 and you get all of this and a program that you get to keep for life for an extra $10. Yeah, sign me up. Be real with them. Break it down. All right. It's really weird because usually I have faces on the side. I don't have any faces today. So I feel like I'm just talking to my screen. But I'm sure you guys can see me. I'm not sure. Okay. Next. It sounds great, but I don't have the money right now. And we're really thinking in our head, girlfriend, I see you posting your Dunkin' D's. I see you posting your Starbucks. I see you getting your nails done every week. We all think it. So how do we respond to these people? You want to relate it back to yourself. So this is what I'm going to give you guys scenarios on what I would say to somebody. So I'd be like, you know what? Totally get it. When I first signed up, I was a broke college student. I was commuting 2 hours a day round trip. So hello, gas money. But I was spending so much extra money on grabbing lunch while I was out the door, grabbing my Starbucks to keep me going. So instead of getting that Starbucks every day and eating out for lunch every day, I saved up my money and I was able to get the program and Shakeology together by not eating out lunch for literally 2 weeks. I almost saved up the money that it got me for the Shakeology and the program. Sometimes you have to make sacrifices, but I promise you it's worth it because the Shakeology and the working out is so much more satisfying than that sugary Starbucks drink and so much more satisfying than getting your nails done. Like, I know it makes us feel good, but this will make you feel 10 times better. Relate it back to you. Make them understand. I'm okay saying, like, you know what, like, to me, Shakeology is going to get me a heck of a lot closer to my goals than getting my nails done or going out to dinner once a week. So that's a way you can relate back to them for the money excuse. Another one you get is the worst case scenario. And I literally told this to my husband when I signed up. So we were just dating at the time. And he was like, I'm not so sure about this. And I said, you know what? I'm going to give it, I said a month, but I don't say a month anymore. I said, I'm going to give it a month. If I'm not doing anything after a month, then I'll quit. So this is what I say to somebody and they're like, I don't have the money right now. And I'm like, you know what? I completely understand. I know it sounds super scary to spend like $16 extra a month, but give it 6 months. If after 6 months it didn't work out, you can quit for free. And what's the worst case thing that's happened? You're fitter, you're healthier, you feel good about yourself. If that's the worst thing that happens after 6 months of trying to build your business, I'm pretty sure that's a win in my book. So that's another way you can respond to them. Fourth excuse fourth reply you can say, get back is we have the 30-day money back guarantee. So be like, I completely understand money is tight. But did you know that like after 30 days, if you're not happy for whatever reason, Beachbody will give you your money back. Yeah, even if you drink your entire Shakeology, they'll still give you your money back. That's how much we believe in this product. Always let them know about the 30-day money back guarantee if they're worried about the money excuse and you haven't tried these other ones. And then the other one, priorities and comparison. Let them know that you understand it's a high cost up front, but it actually saves the money in the end. I can't tell you how many times you're like, I think I'm just going to get the program and sign up to become a coach. I'm like, okay, so you're going to pay $60 for the program. You're going to pay the $40 to become a coach. And then in like 2 weeks, you're going to want to buy the Shakeology, which is $90. So you're actually probably spending $40 more than you should. It's actually a heck of a lot cheaper to buy the challenge pack now than to wait to buy it later on because you're going to end up spending more money in the long run. So let them know that about that comparison. And then the other thing is I always talk about before I became a coach, I had a gym membership. I never used it. I think I spent like $16-20 a month. I never ever went. And how many of us, not that I can see you guys, but you can even comment in the chat session, how many of you had a gym membership and you never used it? You literally just paid it every single month, but you never went to the gym. So again, buying a challenge pack can actually help save you money because you're not giving the gym your money anymore and you're actually working at home. And you don't have to get up and get dressed to go to the gym. Like you save money and time right there. So you save money in gas, you save money in the gym membership fees because you get to keep the program forever. It's not like Beachbody's gonna be like, here, I need you to hand me $15 this month because you're still using the 21-day fix. No, they don't do that. So these are all responses to the money excuse. All responses to the money excuse. How about the next one? This is my favorite. I don't have the time. Girlfriend, let me tell you about that. So we're going to talk about relate your story. You guys have heard it. Now, I'm literally telling you like about my story right now. I signed up, and this is why when you guys say, I really don't have the time, I really want to call your bluff and say, bull, because when I decided to become a coach, I was taking 6 college classes. I was working 40 hours a week as a waitress. I was doing 2 hours round trip drive 5 days a week. Sometimes I would literally leave the house at like 8 o'clock in the morning and not get home till 3, 4 o'clock in the morning because that's how late the restaurant was that I worked. I was planning a wedding and I was doing a 20-hour internship a week, and I still built my Beachbody business. So let's talk about time. So when somebody says, I don't have time, relate it back to your story. And that's literally what I say. I'm like, you know what, girlfriend, I completely understand it. But let me tell you, and I tell them I was doing this, and this when I signed up. But Beachbody was there whenever I had the time. So in between classes, I checked my messages. When I had a lunch break during my internship, I checked my messages. While I was sitting here watching The Big Bang Theory, I would reply to my challengers. I would check in with my coaches. Beachbody can literally work around your schedule and your time. You have 30 minutes, great. You have an hour, perfect. You have an extra 2 hours you can spare, awesome. If you only have 15 minutes here and there, it completely works around your schedule. I really don't take the no time excuse very lightly because, hello, I was hella busy when I signed up to become a coach. And I see you guys doing messages, and I promise I'll respond at the end if I don't have my mouse right now. So relate it back to your story. This business is completely 100% flexible. That is the best thing about it. What's our other favorite? I don't have time to work out. Bull crap. Our programs are designed for those that don't have time. 30 minutes a day, that's all you need to get, and that's pretty much what most of these programs are, 30-minute workouts. And those 30 minutes are by far probably more effective than spending 2 or 3 hours at a gym. Our workouts are designed for those that don't have time. Get up 15 minutes earlier. Go to bed 15 minutes earlier. I loved the status I saw during Black Friday. It said, another fellow coach wrote, so you mean to tell me you can get up on Black Friday, you can get up earlier before you have to go to work or anything to go shopping, but you can't get up to work out every single day? Where are your priorities? And it really made me think. I was like, man, she is so right. Like, how many times do we hear, like, I don't have time to work out, but I do have time to get up on Black Friday and go shopping? Yeah, no. You have time to work out. There's always time. And then the other one that we hear so much is, I don't have time to build a business. Guess what? We've got training for that. We have training that literally fits around your schedule. You can jump on the team calls at 9 o'clock at night. I know we don't want to miss Scandal or whatever show comes on at 9, but if your priority is to build your business, then you're going to be here. We have trainings and Facebook groups that you can literally check in anytime during the day. It's not like you have to be on an X, Y, and Z time. Our trainings are designed for those that don't have time. What's our other excuse? Shakeology. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. What did I do? Oh, boy. Okay, hold on. Really unprofessional right now. Oh, boy. Okay, there we go. Sorry, like something popped on my screen. Can you guys still see the slideshow? Can somebody tell me yes or no? I don't know if I messed up.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, I don't know what I did. All right. So the Shakeology excuse. A lot of times we're here to like, do I really need to get Shakeology? Like whether they're talking about becoming a coach or they're talking about getting a challenge bag. So a lot of times I hear, do I really need to get Shakeology? And a lot of these answers are going to pertain to if they're signing up to become a coach, but you can like really change them however way you want. So the one, best results. Like honestly, I feel like you're going to get the best results if you pair Shakeology and a program together. I feel like if you are just, hold on, I need to drink water. I feel like if you're just doing a program and you're not giving Shakeology a try, you're not going to get the best results. And that's my personal opinion. I've been drinking this stuff for over 3 years now, and I strongly believe in it. So I always say to people, yeah, honestly, I do believe Shakeology is worth it. And I think you're going to get the best results because even if you can't give it your all for that 30 minutes, or if you're unable to get your workout in, you know that you're getting one super healthy, dense, nutritious shake once a day. It's worth it. The next one, how you can apply, is integrity. I always tell my new coaches, if you're going to sign up without Shakeology or getting a program, don't bother signing up because you're going to be telling me in 2 months you're canceling. Why? Because no one is going to believe you about Shakeology. No one. You could sell fitness programs all day long, but at the end of the day, Shakeology is what builds our business. Shakeology is what makes people feel better. It's what makes people feel healthier and fitter inside. It's what everybody needs to have. So if you're a coach and you're not drinking Shakeology, how do you expect other people to believe in the product if you can't even talk about it? So it's about integrity. Again, it's really the best deal if they get Shakeology in a program together. So talk about that. Let them know that, sorry, I'm looking at my notes. They're going to be paying way more in the long run if they do it separately than doing them together. And then my favorite one, but I'm breastfeeding or I'm pregnant. I know some doctors say you can't have it while you're breastfeeding or you can't have it while you're pregnant, but I strongly, strongly believe if you can eat McDonald's, if you can eat fast food, if you can have a 500-calorie milkshake, then there's no reason you can't have Shakeology while you're breastfeeding or you're pregnant. Yes, you may have to put the scoops down a little bit further. No, you won't take as many vitamins when you're pregnant. And I always say consult with your doctor. But in my opinion, if you can have all that other crap while you're pregnant or breastfeeding, then you can have Shakeology. And I already told my husband, I said, if and when we ever get pregnant and my doctor says I can't have Shakeology, she's fired and I'm going to a new doctor because I know what it does for myself. So those are some excuses that you may hear with Shakeology. Next. Wait. Okay, sorry. I thought it froze on me. Really professional phone call. The next one we hear is, I won't be any good. My favorite one, and if you can see my face, I just eye rolled on that. I'm not a salesperson. And I always reply, oh, good. Either am I. And then honestly, I don't like salespeople on my team. If you think being a Beachbody coach is about being a salesperson, send your papers in now. This is about sharing. This is about changing lives. This is about sharing our workouts and our programs. This is about sharing that this changes our lives, and this is what we need. It is not about selling a program. It is not about making a $30 commission. It is about changing lives. It is about showing others that they are worth it and that they can do it. Beachbody has absolutely nothing to do with sales. It's about reaching lives and changing people's lives and showing them that they can do it and getting them into their pre-pregnancy jeans and helping them lose that last 5 pounds. That is what Beachbody is about. So literally anybody, anytime somebody says, I'm not good at sales, I say good, because either am I, but I do this for a living, but I suck at sales too. It's true. I suck at it, but I'm really good at inspiring other people and showing them that it's possible. The next one, I'm not at my goal weight. Hey, hello, that was my excuse for a year. Every time Lisa talked to me about it, I was like, yeah, no, I have to wait till I lose these last 10 pounds. I'm still waiting to lose those last 10 pounds. I mean, let's face it. We're never going to be at our goal weight. We're never going to be at our perfect size. We're never going to be at our perfect size for pants. If you use that as an excuse, you're only hindering yourself. So something I would reply to somebody is they're like, I'm not at my goal weight. Be like, you know what? I completely understand. That was honestly my excuse for an entire year. But you know what? It's actually better that you're not at your goal weight. And I wish I would have signed up when I wasn't at my goal weight, because I think it's so inspiring when people see real people, everyday human beings trying to reach their goals. That's inspiring to me. It's okay if you're not at your goal weight. You can still inspire other people. You can still show them that you can make these programs work and that you can get amazing results. You're just going to be an everyday person who's inspiring other people. It is a huge misconception that you have to be the perfect fit coach with a 6-pack of abs to be a Beachbody coach. I think the only person I've ever seen with a 6-pack of abs on our team is Katrina. Not that I'm saying nobody else has a 6-pack, but I'm just going to show you. That is an excuse that nobody has to use. And then my favorite, I don't have a big market. I live in a small town. I have no well, now I have coaches in Columbus, but I didn't even live in Columbus when Brittany signed up with me. I had no coaches in Rochester. I had coaches that lived in Fort Wayne, but it wasn't until after I moved from Fort Wayne. It doesn't matter if you have a small market, or if you live in a small town. This is all done via online. When I started as a Beachbody coach, I had 400 friends, and now I have nearly 3,000 friends. I have 22,000 people following me on Instagram. I had 4,000 people following me on Facebook until they decided to be a bully. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. There are literally, Melanie Mitchell is a great example of this. She had 200 friends, and now she's the #1 coach in the Beachbody business. So whenever people say to me, I don't have a big market, I live in a small town, I'm like, it's totally okay. It's all done online. So you can reach people online. The friends that you've lost touch with from high school that you're still friends with, they're going to see you posting. It's completely okay that you don't have a big market, because you'll grow. You'll grow over time. All right. This is our favorite. And I wish I could see your hands. Let's do the chat thing. How many of us look and you're like, dude, you read my message. I saw you read my message, but you're not replying to me, and it gets you aggravated. How many of us deal with that on a daily basis? Just check. Put in the comments like me. I should start seeing some chats. And if no one's saying me, then you guys are full of it and I'm calling your bluff. Because so far, there we go. One person, come on. 2, 3, 4. I know there's more than 4 people on this call. There we go. Thank you guys. All right. So how are we going to deal with these people? You're going to ask them for feedback. That can be your first way to respond to them. And you know what? I'm truthful with people. I'm going to be like, you know what? I know you read my message. I see you read my message, and that's totally okay. Maybe I didn't explain it very well. Maybe I just made you feel like you couldn't like come to me with how sorry. Maybe I couldn't answer your questions or your doubts or your fears about the program. I would love to know how I can fix this so the next time I talk to somebody about it, I can let them know what I need to work on. Ask them for their feedback. It's okay. The next one, relate to their why. You want to relate it back to them. So an example that you could be is, hey, hon, so I see you haven't signed up yet. Just wondering if you knew I was holding a spot for you. It's totally okay to throw that out there. I was so inspired by the way you want to stay home with your kids, and I would love to help you build your business so you can stay home with your kids even more. That is a mission a ton of my coaches are working on. So that spot is still there for you if you want it. Refer it back to them. You should know their why before they're even signing up. If they hate their boss and they want to quit work at corporate America, say in their message like, hey, I saw you read the message, but you just haven't pulled the trigger yet. I know how badly you want to work for yourself, and I cannot wait to help you build your business so you can do that. Let me know when you've hit that button and you've committed so I can get you plugged in right away. Referral. Something you be able to say is, I completely understand if this wasn't for you, no biggie. Do you have anybody else that may be interested, any friends or family? If so, let me know. I would love to chat with them. Should always being asked for referrals. Another one, and I'm going to say, use this at your discretion. So you can message and be like, hey, I saw you still haven't clicked on the link yet. I know you're super busy. We all are. It takes about 3 seconds, and I would love to get you in the group ASAP as I'm working towards a huge goal with the team. And I would love to have you a part of that goal. Let me know when you've hit that button and let's get you signed up. Again, completely cool. And then the last one is ask for a follow-up. And you can, again, let them know that you know they're reading their messages. I think people forget, like Facebook tells us when they're reading our messages. Hey, hon, guess you never found the time to click on the link and this just isn't the month for you. Totally understand. I would love to follow you next month to see if your funds are in better order. Again, let them know. And I like the little line at the end, stay away from the Starbucks, smiley face, winky. Always let them know that you replied to your messages, because that you know they read their messages, because chances are they're probably going to get back to you when they know that you've read their messages. So all of these are great ways to respond to people that haven't read your messages. And I know so many of you come to me and you're like, Ashley, they read my message. They haven't responded. What should I do? These are 5 great ways to come back at them with that. The next excuse we sometimes get is the social media excuse. My favorite one is, what will my friends think? Like, I'm kind of worried about my friends and family or think. That's why I'm kind of worried about becoming a coach. Who cares? Are your friends' opinion going to further you, get you further in life? I don't think so. Are your friends' opinions going to further your career? Nope. Is it going to help you bank out? Probably not. Is it going to help you stay home with your kids? Nope. So why the hell do we care what people think? If my friends don't want to see my workouts and they don't want to see my posts about Shakeology or me being healthier, more positive, happier, block me, delete me. I really don't give a crap, because what they think is not going to get me towards my goals and dreams. Actually, it's probably just going to make it worse, and I'm never going to hit those goals and dreams if I really care about they think. The other one you can use, social media is the future. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but pretty much social media runs our entire lives. I know more about what's going on in the world because of social media. I see it on Facebook. I see it in news feeds. I see it on Instagram. I see it like on the front page of like Google or Yahoo. Social media is the way that things are happening now. It's the way we communicate. Again, I posted on Instagram the other day and I said like, I love Christmas cards. And people even said like, nobody sends Christmas cards anymore, because social media is how people do things. So if somebody's afraid to be on social media, let them know, like, I completely understand you're super afraid of it, but it's the way we do things now. And I promise I can teach you and I can help you learn. We have trainings on that. And then the other one is, I don't want to use it either. Or I don't want to use social media. I get it. But you probably use Facebook you probably scroll through Facebook. You see the negativity posts. You see the stupid cat pictures. You see the people sharing like image after image after image. I mean, hello, that's what Facebook is nowadays. But I found out that I could build a business from my couch using Facebook. I could build a business laying in bed using Facebook. I could build a business sitting at my dinner table using Facebook. It's no longer a source of gossip or cat pictures. It's a way to connect with others and change lives. Sign me up. Like, heck yeah. All right. And then a couple of hodgepodge other excuses. I'm sorry, this is a longer call, but hopefully this is good content. The one we always hear, I'll have to ask my husband. And then you never hear back from them. Dun, dun, dun. So my response to them is I completely understand. I made sure to talk to my husband too before I signed up. And remember, if it doesn't work out, you could always cancel for free at any time. Let me know if he has any questions. I can even have my husband answer any questions for him, or I can answer them for you because my husband's completely on board now. Always follow up with that. And then add at the end, be like, when's a good time that I should message with you to see how your husband felt, or if I can answer any questions. Always ask if you can follow up with them. You're more likely to get a response. The other excuse maybe here is, I'm already drinking another protein shake. Oh, this would literally be my message to someone. Like, that is a great objection. However, Shakeology isn't a protein shake. So it's really not an objection at all. Actually, Shakeology is probably a meal replacement, and it's so much healthier for you to use as a meal, whereas a protein shake actually like further gets you away from your goals. We're going to pretend that was a sentence. We're going to run with it from reaching your goals, because a protein shake should never be a meal replacement. So there you go. There's a way to answer that. I love that one. People are like, I use a protein shake. Oh, really? That's awesome. But Shakeology is not a protein shake. So you can still supplement your protein shake in while drinking Shakeology. My favorite one is, I'm an introvert. Hello, so am I. I know it may not seem like it, but I kind of get shy sometimes we're out in public. Pretty much all Beachbody coaches are introverts. And why? Because we are behind a computer. This is how we interact with people. Do you know 6 of the top 10 coaches are introverts? Like, they don't like talking to people outside of public. But we do this through social media. We do this through a computer. We do this through Facebook chat and through our text messages. So when people say they're an introvert, I say, bring it on. Trust me, you'll be good. You're in good hands. And then my favorite excuse ever, I have to pay $16 a month. Are you kidding me? Is really what I want to say to them. I usually reply with, 16 a month, a chance to have a 6-figure business? Hell yeah, sign me up. So what does that $16 a month cover? It covers your websites, your shipping and handling, the customer service, the phone lines, the returns, the direct deposit, the live chat line, the live chat, the emails that they reply, the stock that they keep in the warehouse, the websites. You get all of that for $16 a month. Do you know how much that would cost you if you were building a business on your own? That would cost you a couple grand a month. No joke. So yeah, $16 a month to build my own business. Heck yeah, sign me up. Like, that's not even an excuse. Let's get serious. That's not an excuse. All right, so I have a call to action for you guys. I'm going to open up the questions, and I'm going to see what you guys have for feedback. So my call to action for you is, I want you guys to come up with excuses you hear the most, and I want you to work on responses to reply to those excuses, and I want you to share them in the team page. You should always be sharing stuff in the team page that can help you guys grow. So that is your call to action. My computer is showing purple dots. There we go. I'm going to stop a screen share. My computer's probably frozen now. I'm getting the wheel thing. This is never good. Bad news bears. If anybody has a question, you may want to go ahead and take yourself off mute, because I literally cannot see anything. Zoom has frozen on me. So I cannot unmute you if you have a question. I do apologize. This is really making me angry, because this means it probably did not record. I can't even open up chat. You gotta be kidding me.
It says it's recording.
It says it's recording, but it's frozen. Does anybody have any questions? If you did, it's in a chat. Let me know, because I can't even access chat right now. No one has a single question. No one gets excuses. We're all a master at excuses and how to handle them. Yeah. I'm going to go with, okay. Really? No one has a single question. Comment? Reply? Nothing?
Well, my comment was, I definitely agree that, yeah, you don't need to be at your goal weight, your ideal weight to move your business forward. But I said you do need to be social media savvy. I feel like you do need to know how to attract people, how to reach out to people on social media, how to make attractive posts, informative posts. I don't know. I've just been looking at some other, because I don't want to compare myself, but some other Beachbody coaches on Instagram, and their page is just so attractive. It's
I wish I could see you guys, and Zoom's really making me angry because I want to reply with you. So I'm trying to get to you guys, I promise, but it's not working for me. You've got to be kidding me. I'm going to kill Zoom. I really am. So I'm actually going to disagree with you, Katrina, and you may want to. I want to see you guys. You got to be kidding me. All right, guys, do you mind if I hop off Zoom real quick and then I'll hop right back on so I can actually see you guys and have a conversation with you guys?
Yeah.
Okay,
Sure.
I will literally be right back. If for whatever reason you get kicked off, just hop right back on with the same link. I will be right back.